the term global warming. It's just
don't apply anymore.
Ridiculed so much. But they're going to give their report, and now it's going to be right down the old progressive climate change end of the world, scenario. But they're going to they're having to eat a few things that they said last time.
You mean like how all the polar ice caps were going to be melted?
Yeah, all the polar bears were going to be dead.
No new ice formations, that sort of thing.
All that kind of stuff. Well, that movement, the climate change / global warming movement, is really, really taking it on the chin, even amongst, as I put out on I put a post up yesterday about it. And I found the article that I linked to was on the front page of the Drudge Report. But, Drudge goes everywhere to get news.
Oh, yeah.
And that article actually came from the Telegraph, which the Telegraph is not an American paper.
Nor are they a conservative paper.
That is a British media group.
A very left-leaning British media group.
Well, you repeat yourself.
True.
So, that Mr. Dellingpole, the author of the source link, well, he's British.
Uh-huh.
All right. And he's been, well, now, all along, to be honest, I mean, he's been a climate skeptic,
okay,
all along. It's not like he's, all of a sudden seen the light or anything. Right. I mean, I don't want to put that man down. I mean, he's had actually some pretty clear vision about this all along. Mm-hmm. But the fact that this is coming out in British media,
right,
at all, and I mean, look, Great Britain is one of those.
Oh, they're on this climate change thing now.
Yeah, but
hard.
But see, they felt the pain of this too, because all this climate change hoopla and the global warming hoopla. This stuff is important. I know that it gets all boring and stuff to you, but let me just break it down to you in a way that will make the average person kind of stand up and go, hey, all right, all this has centered around carbon dioxide. Okay, this carbon credits and all that. It's carbon dioxide that has been the supreme bugaboo evil gas. Well, see, it's actually, the climate is not as sensitive to carbon dioxide as they originally thought at the IPCC.
What you talking about, Willis?
All those computer models that they were touting, showing the hockey puck and the hockey stick
could never
and all
possibly
that.
Be wrong and all that.
Well, see, garbage in, garbage out. You feed lousy data into your computer model, or you develop a flawed model.
You don't
then
say.
You get lousy results out of it, and that's what happened.
Shocked,
but
I say.
In the name of bringing carbon dioxide under control. Look, Great Britain, it's cost a lot of jobs in Great Britain.
Woo, yeah.
Now, let's just break this down. All that push, there were 2 brick factories here in Alabama. They've had to shut down. I've said this before.
Yeah.
Because of the EPA carbon dioxide regs.
Right.
All right. That's right here at home, folks. That's 2 factories, about 60 jobs apiece in those gone. The coal industry. How many people who were depending on the coal industry for a living have lost their jobs or gotten downsized or Obama-cared or however you want to look at it.
And a bunch more to come.
Our gasoline, is now has all this ethanol in it, which is tearing up motors left and right, all in the name of reducing carbon dioxide.
But now we have a report calling that caca?
Well, see, no, they're not going to call it caca. They're just going to say that maybe it's not the bugaboo we thought it was, but it's still a bugaboo. We know it is, But the reason why this is a cheerful moment for those of us out here in the real world is because everybody knows now that they were full of it. And
well, no, scratch that. There's a little more confirmation.
Yeah, that they were
full of it because a lot of people knew they were full of it to begin with.
Yes.
There wasn't nearly as many climate control advocates as they thought,
and so
or as they pretended to have.
So
anyway.
the IPCC has exposed itself, and they'll really let their britches down on Friday when they present their report, as the idiots that they actually are, and more and more people who ordinarily wouldn't have given it a thought are going away, and we're going to make sure of that, folks, because we're saying this now, and we're not going to stop. I mean, and so this is a good thing. It's out now. We'll have a better chance of being listened to by people who may have otherwise not listened to us.
Well, and maybe now it might be a little bit. It might be a little bit of evidence to kind of put a crimp on perhaps some energy killing bills that are no doubt to be coming through over the next couple of years, because the president's made it pretty clear there too that he's still got some things he wants to do. But dude, we're like past the end of our rope now.
I figured.
We're way past it. So I tell you what, we can't get out of here without saying some magic words.
Bacon is meat candy.
And you can get meat candy from
baconfreak.com. But the best way to get to baconfreak.com is go to our sponsors page and click on that ad.
That's right. But you might as well save yourself some money. I mean,
that's right.
You can go there any other way you want to, but you're not exactly gonna save that 10% that you'd save by going through our website. Also, myfoodstorage.com. Man, we're coming up on another season of nasty weather. Disasters are always just around the corner. Best to be prepared.
You can't help but be cold in the wintertime, but there ain't no need to be cold and hungry.
And myfoodstorage.com can help with that.
That's right.
Also, lifelock.com.
Secure your identity, folks.
It's all you
got. It's all you got that's really yours, really.
They're the only name in identity security, man.
That's right.
They are the name in the game. And last but not least, v2cigs.com. If you're trying to quit smoking, it is the only way to fly. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself, man.
Do V2 Cigs. But go to all of those websites through our sponsors page, because it's American.
That's right. Also, before we get out of here, we're not just coming through you via honestanswerradio.com. You can also download some of our podcasts from goingbeyondradio.com. Thanks to them, you're going to be hearing us through Live 365, Tuned In, Blueberry. Man, there's a whole bunch. I mean, if you go
Roku,
right,
iTunes.
If you go through Going Beyond Radio, man, they've got a whole list of places that you can hear not just our show, but they have some really quality shows on there as well.
They even have a couple of progressive shows.
Yeah, and if you need a good laugh, and progressive ideas are funny to you, hey man.
Or if you're a progressive.
Well, if you're a progressive, what are you doing listening to us? Are you nuts?
Well, that good point. Good point.
And also, man, look, if your heart is feeling troubled right now, if you're feeling really heavy in your heart, right here on honestanswerradio.com, man, we've got Challenge from the Heart with Pastor Rick Hope.
From First Baptist Church of Lillian, Texas.
And a proud supporter of Ted Cruz. All right. I think that's about it.
Don't forget, get your sports fix on.
There you go.
Sports World Radio, which you can get on our channel page or sportsworldradio.com.
That's right. All right. That being said, here it is Thursday. We got a weekend ahead of us. Can y'all just behave yourself, man? Love each other. Be good to each other. That's where we can start. It's a good place to start.
Y'all be sweet.
All right. We'll see y'all next week. Later, guys.
Night, y'all.